Hey, welcome to Lakeside Tarot. My name is Tara. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. This reading is going to be for the collective. It may or may not resonate with you. Please use your own discernment to decide what is and what is not for you. Today is Wednesday, May 28th. All right, let's hop right in and see what's going on. What do we need to know? All right, first card out is chop wood. Okay, so either you could be cutting something out of your life or somebody else may be cutting something out of their life. We've got chaos and conflict. And we've got two more. To the sea and exchanging gifts. All right. The first thing I noticed here, we got the fates here at the bottom of the deck. The first thing I noticed here was on this chop wood card is this wide open door. Okay. Yesterday I titled the reading, "The Door is Closing Hard" on this karmic divine masculine. This might have something to do with this situation. Okay, it's almost like the door was open, but nothing was holding it open. This is a door that needed to be shut. There was nothing there. Okay, like there was something from the past. It's almost like this broom needed, see how the lights on this end in here is just like this room that's got a couple buckets on the floor. It's almost like you just needed to take that broom and kind of sweep those things back in that door and then shut it. Okay, chaos and conflict. This definitely could be somebody who brought a lot of chaos and conflict to your life. I'm getting almost like a hindrance to your transformation where you're trying to expand. You're going through an ascension, through an awakening. And this person sees you and views you as somebody that you used to be. You're not that person anymore. You see things from a much higher perspective than you did when they were dealing with you in the past. But this person wants the version of you that they had in the past. They don't realize that you've gone through a full-blown transformation. Okay, that's causing the tension here. It's almost like you can't keep this door open. You have to move forward because there's tension. And the tension is because of your transformation. You're enlightened. You can see things for what they are. You've got a bigger mission. You know you have a bigger mission, and you can't have people in your life that are going to be a hindrance to that, or even people who view you as the past version of yourself who was unawakened. All right. This person's upset about this. Okay. They're upset about your happiness. They're feeling left out. They may not understand. We got home, intimacy, single parent at the bottom of the deck, anxiety, worry, courage. Clarify this. Hook up, one night stand, fated meeting, fears, enemy, divine masculine, love. Yeah. So basically, you've got somebody here from your past who this is what they were interested in. Okay. They wanted to hook up with you, but you've moved on and this is what you're desiring. This is what you want. And this could be something that you made clear to this person in the past. Like, I'm not looking to be a side piece. I'm not looking to just hook up with somebody. I want a firm foundation. Okay. I want true intimacy. And you've found that for some of you. And some of you, you're just moving in that direction. But this door had to be shut. This person had to go. The reason why is because you have a fated meeting, whether this is somebody that you know, or if you're not on that timeline, then it's somebody who you're going to meet. And either way, that door to the past has to be shut. This person is an enemy to this. to true intimacy, to a true family foundation, because they don't stand for that. Like I said, you went through a transformation where maybe something like this in the past would have been something that you would have entertained, or at least, like, I don't know, the door was, maybe you didn't feel like you had something to protect other than yourself back then. You might feel like now, like, no, I've got a lot more to protect than just myself now. I've got a future relationship to protect. I've got a life purpose to protect. You know, it's, things have changed drastically. So this person doesn't get that, like, you cannot come into this phase. This is a sacred phase of my life, and I have a higher mission, and I've got a divine union, and you can't come along for the ride. Mask, not showing true self. You know, this could be a big portion of it here, whole inner growth. So you know, you've gone through this total transformation. You know what you stand for, what you don't stand for, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, what kind of people you want in your life, what direction you're headed in, what true intimacy is to you, what your relationship is with God, how sacred that is, what is worth protecting in your life, what's worth letting go. You've learned these things. You've got someone here who they're not whole. They've not gone through a transformation. They may act like they are. Oh, I've changed so much. They're full of shit. I mean, it is what it is. They have not gone through a transformation. So you see that, you know that, you're shutting the door on the past here. We've got party, having fun, break up forever, endings. Okay. So this is just the past part of your life, non-committal, you know, just having a good time. This could have been you, or this could just be the type of person that you were dealing with. Okay. You are looking for security. You got a secret admirer. You got someone here who is digging you. This is a friend. Okay. This person's single. They want to apologize to you. All right. I don't know who wants to apologize here. Divine timing, karmic relationship, friends, unexpected love, intuition, safety, divine feminine inspiration. So, as you may have fallen in love with a friend of this past person's, okay, an associate, whatever the case is. That your divine masculine could definitely be connected to this past person who's non-committal. Yeah. All right. You have found safety with this person. This person's found safety with you. You two share values, principles. Just like you're looking for to build a family, security, longevity, be loyal, be committed, have God at the center of your relationship. Same thing with the person who's admiring you. Okay? These friends here, these non-committal friends, have been bad influences on this divine union. Got, I'm sorry, mimicking, spiritual awakenings, realizations. This person's realizing that no, these are not people who are whole. These are not people who are who share the same principles and values. They may pretend to, but they don't. These are people who are focused on money. That's what they want. They're looking for money. So whatever they're doing is based on clout, on what can we get out of this situation. Disputes, keeping tabs, enemy. Soulmate, grass is greener. Insecurities, romance, feeling, single parent. So I don't know. We've talked about this a little bit. We've got blessed here at the bottom of the deck. We've talked about this a little bit where I've said your divine masculine's been afraid that you're going to go back. They may be thinking like, well, I live a really traditional lifestyle here, and this non-committal person from the past, is they look like they're having so much fun out here. They're posting pictures and they're partying and they've got so many friends around them, and Your person wasn't understanding that that's not what you want. That's not what you're looking for. You're not looking for a non-committal party lifestyle. You may have dealt with that kind of stuff in the past. You may have had, that type of lifestyle when you were in your 20s, or whatever. Even if you didn't, it's not something that you're looking for. It's not something that you want. To you, that's not the grass is greener. To you, that's dead grass that I don't want any parts of. Receive, open, receptivity, opening up, generosity, gifts, assistance. Mars, hot, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, action. Spring, timing card, planting seeds, plans, preparation, putting in the work. And then we've got family foundation. Family has been coming out a lot lately. And I believe what this is talking about how this is the foundation that you and your masculine are setting. Okay. There might not be a whole lot of movement in the 3D. You might not be seeing, you might not be going to each other's house, introducing each other's families to one another. You may not be making plans yet as far as that goes, but there's a foundation that's being set here. We've got thoughts. Your masculine's been trapped by their own thoughts. See here how he's got a straight up freaking astronaut costume on. He is trapped up in there with the only oxygen that's inside that suit, man. He can't, there is not like this open air around this masculine. This is a masculine who's like, she's going to go back to the past. I know it. The grass is greener. She's out of here. Trapped by their own thoughts. Okay? This is in the past position. We've got lovers, mature woman, marriage, bottom of the deck, despair. So you could have had a situation in the past, right? A past lover situation that was very much based on lust, passion, anger, attraction, action, like very high highs, very low lows. Okay? To you, this is exhausting. This is not something I'm looking forward to. This is miserable to me. Okay? It's very different than what your masculine has to offer. Your masculine's looking to offer this. Family foundation. This is what you dealt with in the past. Toxicity, past, bound, suffering. It was horrible. That's not something you were looking for. Here's that summer timing card again. Trust divine time. I'm telling you, there's something about the summer. You want to talk about hot, passion, the real stuff, not lust. Now, it might get a little lustful, but that's okay. Because what's underneath that is love. Okay? Divine love. But it's going to be hot in a whole different type of way this summer for some of you. But anyways, this masculine here was completely trapped in their thoughts that was something that you would find exciting. All right, we got planting seeds, courtship coming out here. Okay, preparation, plans, putting in the work. We got coffin and poverty. Right, something's come to an end. That's that pushing those couple of buckets in there and slamming that door shut. It's got to go. Change. Yeah. We got family room here. For some of you, could have shared a family with this past person. There was definitely some sort of commitment. Could have been a marriage. You could have shared a home with them. Mature man, occupation, child, sudden wealth, high honor. I don't know. This also could just be, changing that. This is the foundation that's being set down. If you guys didn't share, it could go both ways here. It could be about how you had a family with someone in the past, right? Or I'm even getting like you've got family room here, and then you've got family and foundation, right? This is clarifying each other. But with family room, a family room is just a space, right? That doesn't mean anything. Just because you share a space with somebody, just because you share a home with them, doesn't mean that it's a true family. This says family foundation. Okay, there's people. There's nobody in this photo. There's some photos on the wall, but that looks like, I don't know. Just it's imagery, right? It's like one's serious, the other one's it's very image is what I'm getting off of this. Okay, the image was there. This is foundation. This is happiness. This is joy. This is togetherness. This is celebrating holidays, birthdays. This is laughing together. All right. So that's what's changing here. There was something in the past, you were committed to somebody in the past where you may have shared a family room with, or you may have been committed to in some way. Maybe you had the idea that you would share a family with them, but it was just like this image that you had. There was nothing to it. There is no smiling faces there. There's nobody in there. This could also be about illusions, right? So, anyways, you've got a new beginning. You've packed your bags. You're moving forward. You're getting your justice. Absolutely. All right, let's keep going. Hopefully, this masculine's getting the heck out of his head. Trust in divine timing has come out quite a bit. Inner child healing, doubts, lonely. Okay, so your masculine could be going through some inner child healing when it comes to their concerns that you're going to want to go back to something toxic. Okay, they may be self-isolating in a sense to kind of like wallow in their own self-pity. I don't mean to say it in a mean way. I'm saying that because when we're talking about inner child healing, we're talking about what is something that triggers you, and what are your go-tos as far as coping with your triggers. And typically they're not healthy, right? We've been on this journey of healing our inner child too. Some of us are still working on it. I'm still working on it. Okay, there's still things that I do, and I don't catch myself doing them as often, but I have days where I'm like, I'll revert right back to coping in ways that I know are not healthy for me. They're ways that I coped when I was in my South Node. Same thing's going on here with your masculine. For them, it may be isolation. It may be, well, if I have doubts, I'm just going to go hide, and I'm not going to talk, and I'm not going to address the situation. I'm just going to go follow in my self pity. Okay. Not solve the problem. So this could be something to do with their inner child healing. Okay. Something that they did when they were in their South Node. And that was a way to cope with the hurt and the pain that they were going through. It's nothing to laugh at. The fact that this person's doing the work, and the fact that you're doing the work, is wonderful, really. Okay. To be able to acknowledge that, hey, I know this behavior is a pattern, and that this pattern is not healthy. And I'm doing my best to pull myself out of these repeated ways of coping with my hurt and my pain. Or even, it's not even like anything's gone wrong necessarily in this connection, but you still have to heal these things. All right. A divine union can't come together when the masculine's wallowing in their self-pity. And I'll just use one of my examples. I like to overeat. Okay. When I just want to, like, I'm a little, say, overstimulated, I got too much going on and I can't gather my thoughts together, I'll just eat. Like, I had ramen noodles and mac and cheese yesterday. Oh, I can't believe I just admitted that. But I'll overeat, and I'll eat shit food too. And then I hate it. I'm like, why would you do that? It's a coping mechanism for me. I'm on overload. I feel overstimulated. The weather was crappy outside for, like, I mean, we're just now getting the sun. The Georgia weather's been trash for the last like month and a half. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not like one that's like seasonally depressive or anything, but it gets a little depressing when the weather's like shit for a month and a half in a row. Um, so it's just, I mean, those are little things that trigger me, silly little things. It has nothing to do with my relationship with my masculine or with anybody else in my life. That's just me. I'm overstimulated. I got too much going on at work. My kids are fighting because it's summertime, which is totally normal, right? That's what siblings do. But it's a lot. It's loud. I've got a lot of demands going on at once. I couldn't really sign on to do readings the way I like to. So I'm just going to go eat. Okay. This is inner child healing. This is recognizing the patterns. This is pulling yourself out of them. I do not do that as often as I used to. That was the first time I've done that in months, which is great. I've gone before a month in a row eating like shit and knowing that what I'm doing is a coping mechanism, but not making any changes. So, anyways, this is kind of where we're at in the process. If you're wondering, like, maybe for you, why is my masculine quiet? This is a coping mechanism for them. This is something that they do. They'll isolate themselves and maybe just not talk. Guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. This person might be feeling bad. Okay. Childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. Caught, red-handed, secrets exposed, surprised, shocked. Pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you. Okay, so I don't know if this is your masculine or if this is this past masculine now. Let's get into it. What is this guilt? Goal. Blind. All right, so there could have been, protest and bully. So that's what this is. There's somebody here from your past who knew that if they bullied you or protested against you, that this would cause a rift between you and your masculine. They wanted you to feel guilty, right? You have nothing to feel guilty about. This is somebody who did you wrong. This is somebody who was childish, who got caught red-handed being a sneak, lying, cheating, stealing, but they wanted you to feel guilty about it. They knew that your masculine didn't know shit that was going on. Okay, this was like trying to blindside you, blindside your masculine. They wanted you to feel like you owed them an apology. This is gaslighting at its finest, is what this is. Via bullying and protesting, probably saying that you did the things that they did to you to them, right? Oh, the collective cheated on me. I caught them red-handed. Adventure robbery. Yeah, immature, argumentative, playing the victim, for sure. This is someone that wants to say you tried to take their passions from them. Oh, right? Promise, good news, fate, triumph. Because they're upset. They're upset that you've got a divine union coming. This is someone who tried to steal your passions, your adventure. But again, they turned it around, told other people that you did this to them. You cheated on them, you lied, right? You just couldn't stand the fact that they were doing good in their career, even though this is someone who doesn't do good in their career. They just do the same stupid ass shit every day. And then they post it on social media and try to make it look like it's something special, and it's not. Got origin, merit making. This person, what is this? Apology, illness, family, mask, plan, assurance, unfreedom. I don't know. Someone's got some kind of plan here. They're trying to take on your identity. They're going to try to tell you that their family convinced them to do this, convinced them to treat you this way. They're going to come in with an apology. Is this the truth? Fury, gain, profession, real estate, readiness, pride, no, disturbance, no, sweetheart. No, this person's fucking furious that you're gaining, that you're doing good. They want to come in with this apology, right? And their apology, this is why they want to keep their they're trying to get a come up in their profession. Okay? This whole posting on social media, making it look like they're famous, that's they believe that that's going to go somewhere. Okay? Like in their head, they're famous. They're on the road to becoming famous. They're probably doing something that a million other people do in a way that is not bringing attention to them, right? So, of course, you can do something that a bunch of other people do and become successful in it. But if you're going to become successful in a certain field where there's a lot of people doing it, you have to be doing something different, right? You have to actually bring something to the table of substance. This person does not bring anything to the table of substance. You do in whatever it is that you do. They know that. They're pissed about it. So they want to come back around and tell you that they're sorry, that their family bribed them to bully you, to protest against you because of whatever excuse they have up their sleeve to try to make you feel guilty. Okay? They want you to feel like maybe you owe them an apology for calling them out on some shit and the way that they fucking treated you, but you didn't know that their family insisted that they do it, that they bribed them to do it. And how dare you point the finger at them? It wasn't their fault, it was their family's fault. That's what this person's trying to come in to do. They want to, this is a swindler who wants to swindle you. Again, strategy. Holy shit, you can't make it up. Good news. Yeah, they're going to come in with some kind of bullshit disturbance. There's definitely a disturbed individual that wants to come in. Blessing, conflict, apology. It's almost like they want to say like, "Oh, my family saw how wonderful you and I were together and they couldn't stand it, and so they insisted that I turn against you." That's the kind of bullshit that this person's going to pull. This is 1,000% a strategy to get you to shut the fuck up about their abuse. This is someone who was abusive, but they want you to shut your fucking mouth about it. They don't want you speaking up about it. If this part doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. Don't take it personally. Don't get mad. If it does resonate with you, you know this, okay? Disturbance. Yeah. Family, real estate, calm, pride, natural disaster. This is someone who they were trying to make money. They were going to buy a bigger house with their family, the same fucking family that they want to blame for the reason why they treated you the way they did. Stubborn, bossy, selfish, inflexible. High value, the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident, dating, new love, options, back on the market. No contact, blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication. This is someone you're not talking to. Toxic people, addictions, bad advice, wrong crowd. You're damn right. Push and pull, power struggles, imbalance, stubborn, conflict resolution, making amends, positive outcome. What's the intentions? Fright. They're scared. Introvert, good news. Overload. They're scared and they're stressed. Okay? They know you have good news coming in. They want to use memories to pull you back in. Yeah, so that they can cause an ending in your life. They want you to be left out in the cold, stress, homeless. Okay? Just Just be aware. Be well aware of what's coming in, okay? What's yeah, these are toxic ass fuckers from your past that you don't have any contact with. We'll get to the advice part. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Fake smiles. Okay, this is someone who smiles in front of everyone. The tears of a clown. Boop 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 boo. Boo boo boo. Boop 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 boo. Ain't shit. That's what they have going on. Played out. Yep, we know. Yeah, we've seen it all. Scarcity tactics. This person's trying to scare you in some way. I don't know. Make you feel like you're missing out on something that you're not. Earth sign. This has been coming out a lot. Gold digger. Yeah, I actually got the feeling as soon as I saw earth sign that this is something materialistic. And the reason why I was going to say that is because of all the jewelry all over her hands and her ears and her wrist. Okay. This is all about money. Money, money, money. I wasn't getting earth sign before I even pulled out this card that says gold digger. I was getting materialism. This is someone who this is all about money. So if you're dating someone, says get ready to be wined and dined, you've got a gold digger from your past who's watching you get ready to start dating somebody with money. They hate that. They can't stand it. Why? Because they want the bling. They want it. That's what they're out here doing. That's why they treated you the way that they did, was because they threw your ass under the bus so that they could get a come up. We got health issues could arise. Pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Yes, luck is on your side. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Tell me about this new pet. This is narcissistic supply to me, 1,000%. I just want to hear about it. Honeymoon phase. So they're in the honeymoon phase here with their new narcissistic supply, whoever that is in their life. Okay, so they're up somebody's ass here. What is this? Health issues? Liar. Yeah. You go back in that direction and you're going to be dealing with health issues because this is going to manifest. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Y'all need to prepare for this. Okay? You've got a divine union coming in divine timing, and you've got somebody from your past who wants to stop this from happening. They don't care what they have to do or say to make it stop. They're trying to save their reputation, and they're trying to make sure that you don't get what you deserve. Luck is on your side. Moving. Some of you are going to be getting the fuck out of a situation. Fate, karma. Something's ending, something beginning. Confession. Someone has something to tell you. Got sexuality here at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you could be gay or dealing with someone that's gay. Someone may want to talk to you about that. Or this could just be that somebody wants to tell you that they're sexually attracted to you. It may not be about sexuality, but it could be about the fact that they want to be more than friends with you. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Vacation, you'll be traveling soon. Some of you could be going on a vacation with your person. Okay. What is this? Scarcity tactics? Pregnancy. Someone's expecting, vacation, intuition, sexuality, let go, manifest. So I don't know. This could be this person from the past coming back saying that they're sexually attracted to you. Oh, but it was more than crying over you. Sad, hurt, upset, girl fight, arguments, physical fight at war, competing, dirt digging, into you, carless, shine, dusted off, grudge holder. So you've got someone, obsessive lover, love triangle. Yeah, you've got someone, this person from your past is fucking obsessed with you. They're still into you. But this is someone who can't control themselves when it comes to, they're not loyal. They have third parties and they will put you in competition with those third parties. They have a new supply that they're pouring into right now, as they want to come back to you and say that they want to be with you, or that they had more feelings for you, but their family made them bully you. Okay. Settlement, agreement, compromise. That's what they're looking for here. This is to save their reputation. Waves, emotions, coming, going. Realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. Tragedy, forbidden love. All right. What is this? Seven of Pentacles, false person. Up in the clouds. Passion. They're going to come in lustfully with passion. They want you up in the clouds. They want you to, this is to compromise. This is to clarify agreement, compromise. They want you to invest with them. They want you to stay in this place of illusions. Yeah, the world. Bye. No. Queen of Swords, the Most High, Queen of Wands. Okay. Three of Swords. Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Who's this Queen of Swords? King of Swords? The Vampire? The Hierophant. Oh man, so you've got this couple here, this karmic couple, right? It's their energy vampire couple. They're two in the same. Look at them. They're a match. They're both energy vampires. Oh, it's hilarious. Who's this Queen of Wands? Social media, hidden enemy. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Look at all these bitches. Five of Swords, strength, death, the world. So I don't know. Who is this Queen of Wands here? Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. White magic. Who's this hidden enemy? Four Cups. Ten of Swords, karmic connection. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, black magic. This is someone who has a family. They've got some kind of, they're in a committed relationship with a Queen of Swords. This is a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords. They're working together, but they're trying to, I don't know if you're the Queen of Wands here. Is this the Empress? Whoa, it's too much. Is the Queen of Wands the Empress, or is this someone else? The Hermit. Black magic. King of Wands. The fuck? The Lovers. Obsessed. The Hanged Man. The Vampire. Nine of Cups. Page of Cups. So you could be this could be you, right? Kind of in hermit mode, isolation mode, minding your business, just chasing your passions. This karmic couple fucking talks a lot. These could be air signs. They might not be, though. They might just be people who use cutting communication. They just run their mouths. You're focused on they think they're strategic too. Okay, they could definitely do spell work, like words, use words for spell work. I don't know what kind of creepy shit they got going on, but they're losers. They're worried that people who they're working with are going to find out about what they did to you. That's what this is. This is a couple who knows that the people that they're investing with are going to find out what they did, how they betrayed you. They don't want that to happen. Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, black magic, the Hierophant, karmic connection. You got a karmic couple here. They were trying to build a Ten of Pentacles together. Okay, like I said, they were trying to like buy a bigger house or some shit. So they could have people that they're working with that they want to invest in them, right? Invest in us. We're the next best thing in the, I mean, I don't know, ice cream making industry. Look at what we have going on over here. We're making cookie dough ice cream. And then tomorrow, if you join us, we're going to have a special edition of cookie dough ice cream. And then if you tune in the next day, it's going to be cookie dough ice cream. These people don't even like change things up. It's straight up the same shit. That's it. There's no creativity, there's no nothing. They get by on their words. They're swindlers. They get by on lying to people, trying to make people believe that making cookie dough over and over and over again, cookie dough ice cream, is the next best thing. Come join us and make cookie dough ice cream Monday through Friday. And then we can even put in some overtime on Saturday and Sunday and make some more cookie dough ice cream. Okay, which by the way was already created by someone else. It's not even a new idea. But we're going to make cookie dough ice cream every day. Okay? Meanwhile, you're an ice cream maker and you've got, I don't know what you have going on over here, but you're innovating, you're creating, you're coming up with new ideas, you're offering substance in whatever field it is that you work in. Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Correct. It's what this test did. This was a test. This was a test. You've been in the middle of this test for a long time, but I'm pretty sure you slammed the door shut on this test. A love bond grows stronger over time. Okay? That's, I think, a big illusion here. I think that's a huge illusion here. This would have been someone where, boom, you're in love with them and they're in love with you, right? No. You had no idea that this person made cookie dough ice cream every fucking day. If you did, you probably would have been bored to death and been like, is this seriously supposed to be my future? Is that we're just going to make cookie dough fucking ice cream Monday through Sunday? I can't live like this. Okay? So this would have been like a hot and heavy boom coming in with the King of Swords, right? Working with their Queen of Swords on the side, swindling. Hey, come on in here. Come check out what I got going on here. It's the next best thing, right? You're the next best thing. You'd work great with us side by side, or me, or whatever. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. Surprise, you may be about to be surprised. All right? The Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power, ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. You know the truth. You've got tested in this area. Can the collective see the difference between what true love is and what an illusion is? Does the collective understand this? Because the collective needs to understand this if they're going to have divine love come into their life. So let's just put this test out in front of them and make sure you pass this test with flying fucking colors and better ice cream than cookie dough. So good job. Let's see. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Now that some of you guys know what true love really is, that it is a bond that would start over time, that maybe it would start as a friendship, whatever, you're happily single. You're minding your business. You got someone stalking you. The chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth, the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. You were chasing love in the wrong places. Okay, that's all it is. No big deal. You've gone through your transformation. Narcissists love to attach to empaths. Empaths are just naturally, unconditionally loving. It's not about chasing in the way that you're desperate. It's chasing in the way that you just know that you deserve that same unconditional love in return, but maybe had a hard time, excuse me, discerning the difference between what is true love and what's not. That's all. All right. A narcissist will make you codependent on them. It's not like a shot by saying, oh, you were chasing love in the wrong places. It's not like you got swindled by someone here. It's not like you had someone come in that wasn't feeding you bullshit, right? Someone that came in and said, hey, you want to sleep with me? You probably, even before, even if you weren't that great at setting boundaries, you would have been like, I don't fucking want that. No, like, no thanks, but thanks for asking, right? Maybe you would have indulged in something like that. But through transformation, growth, evolution, ascension, you've learned all these lessons. Woo, my throat's starting to bother me a little bit. What is this surprise? Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. That's your surprise. You may be about to be surprised. The Grim Reaper, relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. You slam the door shut, okay? Don't worry about it. You're good. Some of you have union coming in. It's coming in. We're setting the foundation. Slow and steady moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner, okay? Connection, your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers that you need. Heart. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close. Okay, so if you're having any confusion or anything like that, ask the divine. They'll help you. I almost said mentor, so there could be something here about a mentor. This actually says inventor. Raccoon. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities, okay? So you can do what you want. 1551, hold your vision. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Opportunity to forgive. The situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So, I don't know, maybe this person was convinced by their family to do these things to you. It doesn't excuse them. It doesn't mean you have to go back to them. But I mean, this reading's kind of pointing towards this person might be coming in to tell you that. Okay. I don't know what that means as far as, like I said, but it is saying opportunity to forgive. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. Trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Okay, so if any of you have had breakthrough ideas, ask your spirit team for assistance with it, okay? Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it's grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself? Your hard work and your decisions. Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. All right, let's get a closing message. I don't know if we have any left in the Starseed Oracle, but let's see. Trust the timing. I love this. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out, because I don't think we've had this one. All right, here we go. Trust the timing. So often, those who feel like they're here for a reason sense that timing is running out and spend their life worrying that they might miss their moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Don't race ahead and ride a wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is near impossible at such reactive speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave you came in on, to trust the season you're in. Time isn't running out. There's plenty of time. There's no rush, and it's never too late. Starseed Soul Inquiry: how can you trust the timing of your life a little more? All right. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please press the like and subscribe button. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you during the next reading. Take care.